Saba, also given as Sheba, was an empire in southern Arabia, region of modern-day Yemen, which flourished between the 8th century BCE and 275 CE. Although these are the most commonly accepted dates, various scholars have argued for a longer or shorter chronology, with the earliest date of circa 1200 BCE. Most agree on the terminus of circa 275 CE, however. In its prime, however, Saba was known as a wealthy empire which grew rich through trade along the incense routes between southern Arabia and the port of Gaza on the Mediterranean Sea. Most of the biblical and Quranic references, including the tale of the famous queen, the Queen of Sheba, reference Saba's wealth and success in trade. Prior to the 8th century BCE, trade in the area seems to have been controlled by the minions of the Kingdom of Ma'in, but circa 950 BCE the Sabaeans dominated the region and taxed the goods heading north from their southern neighbors of Hadramaut, Qatarban, and the port of Kani. Sabaean trade suffered during the Ptolemaic dynasty of Egypt, 323 to 30 BCE, when the Ptolemies encouraged sea routes over land travel. Karib'il Watar. Karib'il Watar, late 7th century BCE, sometimes distinguished as Karib'il Watar II, was probably the most important ruler of the early days of the Sabaean Empire. He is sometimes regarded as the founder of the empire proper, as he was responsible for changing the ruler's title from Mukarib to Malik, king. He is mentioned in one of the longest and most important Sabaean inscriptions, which is located on the Great Temple of Olmuka in Sirwa, 40 kilometers west of Marib. The inscription in Sirwa, which is composed of 20 lines, describes the military campaigns led by Karib'il Watar. From the first line of the inscription, it seems the author was dazzled by his numerous extensive victories. Karib'il started his campaigns by attacking western lands of Marib, killing and capturing thousands of his enemies. Then he focused his attention on conquering of southwestern seaports and lands in order to weaken the kingdom of Orzan. He continued his advance to reach the lands of Orzan, which was controlling the southern regions up to shores of the Red Sea. Karib'il ordered his soldiers to shed their swords on enemies, kill and capture thousands of them, and burn all their cities all the way to the sea. Midians posed the next dangerous opponent. Therefore, he attacked their cities such as Nestum and burned them. Afterwards, he besieged the city of Nescus for 3 years. The result of the siege was a humiliating defeat for Midians and the annexation of all their arable lands and dams, and a tribute have been imposed to the god Olmuka. The last ever campaign was to north of Al-Jawf near Najran. The outcome of the aggression was a landslide in which Karib'il killed 5,000, enslaved 12,000 children, and seized more than 200,000 cattle. Dawn of Man. Great Malik of Saba, Karib'il Watar, may Olmuka bless your reign. Known as the founder of the Sabaean Empire proper, your many military campaigns and numerous extensive victories make you regarded as the most important of the Sabaean rulers. Killing and capturing thousands upon thousands in the lands of your enemies, you expanded the territory of Saba significantly and without mercy, making your empire the most prosperous of the South Arabian states. However, Karib'il Watar's rule is not only marked by war, as he greatly expanded the construction of irrigation systems, raised multiple temples, and perhaps most importantly, solidified Saba's control of the lucrative incense trade road.